Jamie Lucky, Jerry Heater, Tony Giazza presiding. The orange in the orange. Pittsburgh in the home whites. And here we go. In a quiet PITT. These two teams meet for the 120th time. Griffin off the curl, 18-footer is cash. Meetings in the city of Pittsburgh. Pitt's 128, Cuse's 128.
And I thought when we talked with Jeff Capel, he said that Syracuse was the closest thing to their rival going back to beyond before the ACC and what they've been able to play against in the matchups.
Turnaround, Griffin.
And he can put the ball on the floor.
Pittsburgh on an 8-0 run over the last 75 seconds. Guerrier fakes it, sets it up for Griffin, knocks it in.
He's got skills. I think that he's put his head in, and the last few times you see him being aggressive, realize that that's a matchup that he can win. He can get to the basket at whenever he wants.
Syracuse fans asking, where has that been? Good ball movement again from Pittsburgh into the teeth of the zone, and Champagnie around Dolajai. It was Griffin who got a piece of it, though. Shot clock at 2, and Collier stepped out of bounds.
A little bit back to Syracuse. We talked about how Pitt was making a run. Momentum shift right now for Syracuse.
With the number of fouls we've seen so far, if the pace continues, Syracuse, 4 different guys with 2 fouls. Koulibaly with 3 and a couple other Panthers with 2, and there's the triple. And that last one wasn't the final lead change of the day. Oh, great anticipation by Boeheim, and now 4-on-1 the other way. Looking up high, 2 orange there. The coaching point seems pretty easy there. Griffin needs to turn around and find him on the baseline and get in front of him to deny him that.
Turn around and you find a guy. You don't sit back and watch. And then what you've seen with Syracuse, they've had problems with it.
Makes a pair, and it's back to a 9-point game. Good defense that time by Dolajai, and a nice outlet for Griffin for 2. He's a guy that when he gets going, he can be streaky, and he's matched his high of the season with 18 points here today.
And I think, too, is that Pitt has done a good job of putting the Syracuse zone on their heels and keeping them in constant motion.
Griffin fakes it, takes it, makes it. For Horton to go with Champagnie's 22, Johnson's 15, and Tony's 14, Ryan.
And I think if you're Horton, has been that guy that has been the pleasant surprise, because he opened it up with his 3-point shot making ability. You see.
Finally. 1 of 2 for Odekali, but he made the important one. Quick shot the other end.
Of being realized is that in the first half they settled a lot for threes, and then there are a lot of productive points that came from that. And opted to go in a different direction. But a lot of that has to go with how Pitt has been able to dominate this game on both ends of the floor. As you see Alan Griffin coming with a
game up 15-6, led by 5 at the half. And Jeff Capel's team has scored 62 since halftime.
And to be honest, when you looked at this Pitt team, you know that this is a team that's going to play defense. They're one of the tops in field goal defense and 3-point field goal, but then they struggle sometimes to shoot the ball from behind the arc. And you see all these Tony